Right, how are we? I'm going to keep this short and sweet, and it's just really for the people that watch the channel to follow how I do in my professional golf tournaments. It's a big part of the channel, and you'll notice that I haven't been posting as many tournaments recently, and my game in tournaments has declined over the last few months. And I just wanted to clear a few things up and talk about sort of like the direction over the next 6 months. So, I actually played a tournament yesterday, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But just to go back to the start of the year, so I actually had a pretty good start to this season. Went to South Africa for some sort of like pre-season training and to play two tournaments, two top 20s. It was like 9 under for 5 rounds of golf. Had a pretty good start to the season. Came back home, played in a few like the winter things. My game was still feeling pretty sharp, and I was in a pretty good place with the golf. This year, unfortunately, I didn't secure any financial backing, and this is not like a beggy video. I'm not asking for any financial backing, by the way. But over the past few years, have received a bit of financial backing, and it's been very, very helpful for reasons that I'll talk about now. Part of playing professional golf is the costs, and it's very expensive to travel around, especially now. I mean, I went to a WH Smith at the service station the other day. I'm pretty sure it's a service station, right? But it's not a Waitrose. A WH Smith meal deal was £7.50, and it's a shitty sandwich and a packet of crisps and a drink, and a small bottle of Fanta was £2.80. So the cost of everything has gone up so much due to inflation and all that bullshit. The cost of playing professional golf has got so much more expensive. Even playing PGA events where the entry fees are pretty low, pro entries are low, you still got hotels, etc. And sort of digress a bit. So I didn't secure financial backing this year, and I thought I would just push on and it'd be fine. But I sort of found myself in the mind frame when I was playing tournaments. Right, I've got to do well this week, because in order to actually profit, I've got to finish in this position. And if I don't, then I'm not really going to be able to pay bills. And it's not really a situation that you want to be in. Unfortunately, this is the reality for a lot of golfers. If you're not lucky enough to be able to find a sponsor, whether that be a local business or a friend or something, you will be in that situation. And it's very rare that people can actually free themselves up to play good golf and to play the golf that they can play in the situation. So I just want to be honest and upfront with that part of everything, really. So I found myself in this situation, tried to push through, play tournaments, and I noticed my performance just declined as we went through the year. So and then obviously recently got injured, but I was playing shit really before that. So anyway, just healed up from that injury. I played a one golf league event yesterday, got off to quite a good start, 3 under through 4 holes, finished 1 over. I think picking up money was like 3 under. So due to the fact that I've not been able to practice and play recently, blah blah blah, it's actually not a bad result. So I'm now in a situation where, like, it's not really gone to plan. It's quite obviously not gone to plan this year. Like, I would have loved to push on, and I had a goal of finishing top 3, Order of Merit, and, you know, push on and then go to the playoffs, blah blah blah. I've had to face the reality of the situation recently. Like, and this is not me saying I don't want to play professional golf anymore. I do. It's just I've got to pick and choose how I'm going to do it. So instead of just whacking my head against the wall, I've decided to just calm it down for the second, right? So we still got, you know, 4 months left of this year, and you'll notice that Flower and myself have been doing quite a bit of content recently. We actually went to Bournemouth last week and filmed some really good content that you're going to enjoy. And we got plans to go to the Midlands and Scotland and then South Africa to film a load more content. So what I'm trying to do for the next 6 months or so is get myself in a much better financial situation by putting a bit more effort into the YouTube channel, still working on my golf, still playing the occasional tournament, but not only playing professional golf and everything relying on that. I just need to sort of give myself a buffer. And then next year, I think what I'm going to do is try to secure some sponsorship from businesses. And then at that point, sort of run the YouTube channel, doing the content with Flower, and also playing these tournaments as well, and try and find an editor so I got a bit more time to do that. So this is not me saying like, I'm not going to be playing any professional golf tournaments again. That's still the plan, still the goal, and I still think I've got the game if I can, allow myself to do it, work on my game, and be in a good space to do that. But for the time being, it doesn't make any sense just whacking it against the wall and paying for £7.50 deals and struggling. So the content you're going to see over the next 6 months is just really fun content with Flower. We're going to be playing great golf courses. We're going to be hopefully growing the channel that way. I know a lot of you really enjoy it. There's going to be the occasional tournament in which Flower's hopefully going to come along and film. I'm not going to solely focus on professional golf for the time being. I'm going to get myself in a decent financial situation, and then next year I'm going to try and reach out to sponsors and really go about it the right way, make the smart move. So just a very quick update video for the people that follow. Really appreciate everyone that follows along, and I think you're really going to enjoy the content coming up soon. The content from the Bournemouth trip, first video is Ferndown with 2 of the juniors, very good golfers. Me and Flower take them on, so that should be coming in the next 2 days. All right, so thank you for taking your time, and I will see you very soon for some very good content.